Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live. I'm a guy you haven't seen around for a while. It's been a few days. I'm Mike Smith. Dan Ramey has been on assignment today. I was in Columbus yesterday. We'll tell you a little bit more about that, something that we thought we should have learned yesterday that we didn't until we got home that deals with sports. Also, a new superintendent at one of our area schools. We'll tell you more about that coming up here in just a moment on this Tuesday edition, May the 16th of 2023. Here's the weather for the day, and it's going to be a bit wet. Rain throughout the late afternoon, probably 6 p.m. or so before it moves out, high of 68. Sunshine for tomorrow and a high of 70. Speaking a minute ago about sports, that could also have an impact on some of the tournament games that are being played today. We'll get to our show topics. All that's coming up here in just a moment on Litter Media Live. Scioto Valley Dumpsters, 253-8389 if you'd like to get a quote on the big orange dumpster that they'll provide for you. And whether it's a cleanup job around the house, out on the farm, maybe your business, I've seen a lot of roofing being done. These things are really handy to put some of those shingles and all that old roofing materials in as well. Give them a call for the free quote at Scioto Valley Dumpsters. Also, our good friends at Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted comfort advisor for 4 decades throughout our area. And yes, they do stretch out beyond the Scioto Valley. If you have a heating, cooling, and plumbing need, give Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing a call, and they'll come and also give you an estimate on what you need.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
Let's jump right into today's topics. Adena Local School District has hired a new superintendent to fill the position that'll be left by the retirement of John Balzer later this summer. The new district superintendent will be Dr. Matthew Unger. His tenure will officially begin August the 1st. A press release provided to Litter Media yesterday from the district says, quote, his experience growing up on the family farm has shaped his views of the importance of a good education and hard work. Dr. Unger has 28 years of experience in education as an agriculture teacher, principal, a CTC director, and interim superintendent, unquote. Again, welcome Dr. Unger to the Adena School District beginning on the 1st of August. I'm sure he'll probably be in and out of the office during the summer months learning the ropes from Mr. Balzer before he heads off into retirement. Hey, an old buddy of ours, Mike Strasball, has been named the Chillicothe Correctional Officer of the Year, selected by voting at that facility. Mike will now go through an interview process to possibly be awarded the ODRC Officer of the Year, and that would be, of course, a state title. If you've not had a chance to read the article, there's the presentation that was made to Mike here actually last week. And we congratulate him on that honor. RCI has also made, in fact, each of the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Correction facilities throughout the state have done this. And we congratulate all of them and wish them well in that statewide competition. You might remember this from last year. Columbus Symphony Orchestra in concert at Ash Cave, and yes, they're making a comeback this summer. That'll be on June the 18th from 3 to 4:30 p.m. Music selections will vary, including light classics and the pops. Now, if you want to get tickets, you'd better hurry, because I think last year this sold out in one day. Tickets went on sale yesterday. You can get the link on our website at littermedia.com to get more information. Chillicothe Mayor Luke Feeney, his next neighborhood office hours will be tomorrow. That'll be at the Southern Playground at 195 Walnut Street from 2 until 3 p.m. Neighborhood office hours provide an informal setting to chat with the mayor about city affairs. Also a new face at Shawnee State University. The Office of the Provost has announced the appointment of Dr. Kimberly Inman as the new Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences effective July the 1st. Now, she has been serving in that position in an interim level, but now is now the dean of that department. She's been at the university for nearly 10 years, and we congratulate her as well in that permanent position down in Portsmouth. Taking a look at our ODOT report, not sure what happened to our image there, but it's not appearing. But here's what's happening as far as our roads in the area. Culvert replacement project in Tar Hollow State Forest on the campground to South Ridge Street. From Charleston Pike to North Ridge Road, both roads will be closed for construction, and that project probably will run through the summer months. So if you're doing any camping down in the Tar Hollow State Park area, just be aware of that road work being done there. When we come back, we'll get you started in sports, including a big rule change for high school basketball. All ahead on Litter Media Live.
Hi, I'm Dave Pinkerton with Advanced Services Heating and Cooling, your local heating and cooling expert. If you want quality service, quality installation, give Advanced Services a call, 740-773-4499.
At Country Clipper, pride runs deep. We take pride in knowing our mowers help create a space for families to make memories. That our features transform mowing into an enjoyable experience. Most importantly, we take pride in knowing the decision to purchase a Country Clipper will be one you can be proud of for years to come. Country Clipper zero-turn mowers.
At Rathkamp Financial, we act as your advocate in all wealth matters. We believe in long-term relationships and working to earn your continued trust with our customized investment solutions. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
Budweiser beer, the king is second to none.
Who drinks Budweiser? You know the type. The people who grind. Those who don't back down. And the ones who don't quit. They say all people are 6 degrees of separation away from each other. But some are just a six-pack away. The people who share the same spirit, share the same beer. This Bud's for you.
And don't forget our friends at McDonald's, your local McDonald's restaurants, locations in Chillicothe, Circleville, Waverly, and Greenfield. Tomorrow is Meet the Managers Day. Every Wednesday is from 2 to 5 p.m. at each of those locations. If you're thinking about maybe some part-time work, maybe even full-time work, stop in at your local McDonald's restaurants and say, hey, I'd like to talk to the manager about joining the team. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Well, a big change is on the way for high school basketball starting this coming season. High school basketball teams around the country, including Ohio, will shoot 2 free throws for common fouls when in the bonus. This change eliminates the 1-and-1 scenario and sets new foul limits each quarter for awarding the bonus free throw. So in other words, if you were in that 2-shot bonus at the end of the first quarter, when you go to the second quarter, the slate is clean and you start all over again. Rule changes were approved by the National Federation of State High School Associations Basketball Rules Committee at its annual meeting in Indianapolis back in April, and then the full board voted to accept it as well. In addition to awarding 2 foul shots for all common fouls, teams will reach the bonus when their opponent commits 5 fouls in each quarter, and team fouls will reset, as we said, at the end of each quarter. Previously, teams were awarded the 1-and-1 when they got to 7 fouls in a half and 2 shots when they hit 10 fouls. But that rule is out the window and something new. I've been told that this is what college women's basketball has been doing, but I guess I haven't watched enough women's basketball to know that. But that's coming to high school basketball, boys and girls, this coming season. The All-Frontier Athletic Conference teams have been released for all spring sports. Players of the year include Titus Lotz of Washington Courthouse for baseball, Cameron Sproul of Hillsborough for softball, and Landon Smith Jackson for tennis. Now, of course, for the conference track meets, if you won that event, you're the all-conference player or athlete. So go back to our website story from last week, and you can find out who all won those individual events. But congratulations to each of those. High school tournament district softball last night. You can see in Division I, Lancaster was a winner, but Teays Valley was upset. They were the third seed in that Division I Central District. They got knocked off last night by Olentangy Berlin. In Division II, in the Southeast District down at Ohio University, a close call for unbeaten Athens. They just got by Logan Elm by a score of 4-3. A wild one between Sheridan and Circleville. This thing went back and forth. Sheridan scored 3 runs in the top of the 9th inning. Remember, they only played 7 in high school. But then Circleville in the bottom of the 9th had 2 and had the tying run on but couldn't push it across. So Sheridan wins that one to move on to the championship. Division III, as you see, Waitersburg was a winner. So was Wellston. Those games are being played at Unioto. And up in the Central District for Division III, Amanda Clear Creek and Liberty Union both saw their seasons come to a close. Sectional baseball winners yesterday, Division I, Chillicothe, Teays Valley, and Logan were all winners. Division II, Washington, Sheridan, Unioto, Circleville, Waverly, Miami Trace, Jackson, Fairfield Union were victorious. Up in the Central District, Lancaster Fisher Catholic were winners. Now, there are more district softball and sectional baseball games scheduled today, but with rain forecast all day long, that is a big question mark as to whether they'll get in. But you can follow all of the scores on our website at littermedia.com this evening to see who played and who didn't. Redlegs, well, they rallied, but it came up a little short against the Rockies last night. 9-8 the final. They'll go back at it again. That's mountain time out there, so a later start for you Redleg fans following Cincinnati tonight. The Guardians were off last night. They move on to the Windy City to take on the White Sox to start a series tonight. So that is a look at sports. Since it's Tuesday, instead of our This Day in History, we have been doing the Revolutionary War Minute, since it's coming up on year 250, to look back at the Revolutionary War. We'll get to that one coming up here in just a moment on Litter Media Live.
If you can't give true love to me, I'll understand.
It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Michelob Ultra.
This is Big Chillicothe. Horizon's 100% fiber internet service is coming to your area. Call 740-772-8331 or visit horizonconnects.com/Chillicothe to sign up today.
For transportation options in Ross County, call Ross County Health District's Mobility Management Team, 740-779-9652.
So to wrap up today, since it's Tuesday, we look at the Revolutionary War Minute. And this, again, provided to us by the Nathaniel Massey chapter of the Daughters of American Revolution. Wives of the soldiers and officers often followed the Continental Army wherever they went. General Henry Knox married vivacious and popular Bostonian Lucy Fluker, the daughter of Bostonian loyalist. After she and Henry were married, all ties with her family were cut. Lucy would join Henry wherever she could. She endured the bitter encampment at Valley Forge and became fast friends with the wife of General Nathaniel Greene. Martha Washington spent every winter with her husband wherever the Army was camped, and the military wives were helpful in caring and providing compassion to sick and wounded soldiers. And so this is, and her married name, of course, was Lucy Knox. But we look back not only at those great soldiers that fought, but the women that stood beside them to help make this country free. That's our Revolutionary War Minute for today and our show for this Tuesday, May the 16th. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Dan Ramey and I will be back together tomorrow for this regular showtime of 11. Also, don't forget, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, we'll have the release of our bi-monthly Fairfield County Special Edition. The first guest that we had on this program when we debuted it back in January was Amanda Everett of Destination Downtown Lancaster. Well, she is back, and she's talking to us about activities in downtown Lancaster for the rest of the spring and through the summer months. So that, again, you can look for that on Litter Media, Facebook, as well as YouTube tomorrow morning somewhere around 10 o'clock. Until that time, join us tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay dry, folks. It's going to be a rainy afternoon, but should clear out starting later tonight. For Dan Ramey, this is Mike Smith saying so long from all of us at Litter Media Live.